Hello, I'm Debbie Cabuzas. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Delta Lotus Yoga Wellness. This channel was primarily started to help some of my students who are asking for videos when I wasn't teaching. So I'm honoring that. We'll have different topics. Today, I thought as getting to know each other, I would just share with you my morning warm-up, which I do laying in bed, but you can do on a mat also or on the floor. It's really up to you, but a way to wake up your body and so that you roll out of bed or get off the mat, ready to start the day. So I just wanted to remind everybody that you're there, I'm here. Please listen to your body. No sharp aches or pains. Back off whenever your body tells you to, so that you can continue to practice and live your life as you would wish. So let's start by laying down. And as I said, you could do this in bed. So I'm just going to lay down on the floor with my knees bent, my feet on the floor or on your bed. Bringing your hands either to your belly or palms up if you can. If your shoulders like that, let the backs of your shoulder blades drop into the ground. And if it's comfortable closing your eyes, we'll just breathe for just a minute. So bringing your attention to your breath. Notice your breath. Did you rush? Are you relaxed? How's your inhales and your exhales compare to each other? Are you inhaling for longer than you're exhaling? Or are they the same? So being the observer of your own breath, your own body, checking in, seeing how your body feels today. So in yoga, we breathe in and out through the nose, of course, unless you have a stuffed nose, right? Then it doesn't work. But breathing in through the nose warms and filters the air before it gets to your lungs. Breathing out through the nose brings emphasis to your breath, to your exhale, because we really want a quality exhale. If we're not exhaling well, we tend to be in the stress response mode. So check in with your breath. If you're not breathing at that same rate, can you make adjustments so that you're breathing in and out for the same duration? Many people are comfortable with a breath in and out of 3, breathing in 3 seconds. And breathing out. So slow, steady push out the nostrils. Try to smooth that breath out. We'll just take a few breaths here. Nice deep inhales and exhales. And then go ahead and open your eyes. Pull your knees into your chest. If this is uncomfortable on your knees, your hands could go behind your knee creases. We're just going to rock side to side, warming up the back of the pelvis, bringing blood, oxygen, nutrients into that area that's been stiff overnight. So this is the first part of what I like to call my RRRs. So these are R's rocking back and forth. It really feels nice in the bed, by the way. Okay, coming to a stop, you can take your hands on top of your knees. If you don't want to use your hands, it's a little extra ab work. But we're just going to start to rotate the ankles. And you may have to separate your knees and your feet a little so that your feet don't hit each other. And it's really interesting. Some people like to rotate the feet towards each other, and some like to rotate them in the same direction. So whichever feels good for you. And now change the direction you're rotating. So this is the second R. It was rock side to side, and now rotate the ankles. Yeah, feels good. Gets the joints moving. Take your hands onto your knees or go handless, right? And now the third of the RRRs is rowing the boat. And this is like your legs were 2 oars. So as you inhale, your knees come towards you, and you exhale, they roll down and away from each other. Okay, so it looks like this. Warming up the hips, the lower spine, the belly. Yeah. So this is the third of the RRRs. It was rock, rotate and row. Change the direction. Always want to change the direction so we can get our bodies realigned after this crazy life, which has made us very uneven, right? Okay, and then bring your feet to the ground. And now we're going to do what's affectionately called windshield wipers. So I want my feet separated from each other towards the edge of my mat. I'm going to take my arms out in the T position. I'm too close to the wall here, so I'm just going to bend that elbow. So my feet are wide. As I inhale, I'm going to take both knees to the right. Little pause before I exhale. Exhale, bring my knees back up to the middle. Inhale to the other side, windshield wipers. Exhale back up. Little pause at the top too. So half a breath over, coming back up, little pause, and going the other way. So here's that massage, and it's starting to open up higher up the back, higher up into the rib cage. You want a little extra stretch. The leg that comes across, just lift that hip a little more, but keep both shoulders down. And here we go. A couple more. Yeah. And now we're going to do the last series in this daily warm-up that I do. And it's actually from a teacher I've had out of New Mexico, T.S. Little. And it's to not only warm up your spine, warm up your rib cage, but also to boost your lymphatic flow, which is important for your overall health. So I'm going to do this one sitting up. You can also do it laying down. So I'm going to show the sit-up version, and it actually starts with a version of cat-cow. My hands are clasped. I bring them to the base of my skull, and as I inhale, I'm going to take my belly and chest out and take my head back and support the weight of my head with my hands. And then as I exhale, I'm going to bring my arms in and round my back. Okay. This is the cat. Inhale. This is the cow. So we're moving our spine, squeezing and releasing lymph nodes throughout the armpits and the torso and the neck, getting the lymph to flow to improve our overall immunity. So it's an important one. Do a couple more. So inhaling, arching the back, exhaling, rounding the back, support the head with the arms. And then when you're done with that, I'm going to turn back forward now because you can see the next one. So the next one is to open our sides up. So you're going to clasp your hands again and then put the other pinky on the bottom because we want to even that out. That's called a habit of some scar. We always want to go one way. Hands are going back to the base of the skull again. Using the heels of the hands to support the weight of the head. Take your elbows wide and your abs in. So as we inhale, you're going to go to your right. Little pause, and exhale to the middle, little pause. Inhale to the left, and then back to the middle. We're going to do 4 more. Inhale, exhale, use the heel of the hand to push that head up, squeezing and releasing the lymph nodes in the armpits, the sides of the torso, and then the sides of the neck also. So we've got 3 more to do after this. And I'll say one thing, this series, this lymphatic boosting series, is a great series to do during the day. We'll release our hands down. Especially if you work at a computer or just work bent forward a bit. It's a great way to wake yourself back up. The third part of this series involves eagle arms. So as you inhale, your arms are going to come out and your palms are forward. As I exhale, I'm going to draw one arm under the other, bend the elbows, squeeze the elbows together. Inhale out and make it a smooth movement. Don't just throw your arms. My other arm went underneath this time. We're going to do 4 more. Squeeze those lymph nodes. Stretch that upper back. And if you get your elbows up near your shoulders, you're going to get more stretch in the upper back for those folks who have tight shoulders and necks like me, right? Okay, we've got 2 more. 2 more sets. And there's the run, and here comes the last one. And there you go. You can do those laying down also, just so you know. So there we go. First up, come back later. I will be posting videos once a week. Subscribe to my channel, tell your friends, I'd love to see you. Some things will be longer than this. Some will be on breathing. Later we'll talk maybe about how you use essential oils with your yoga practice and other things. So take care. Have a good day. Namaste.